Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Samson. I'm a new immigrant to Canada. I immigrated here 6 months ago, and 咁就歡迎大家翻嚟我嘅 channel 啦。咁如果你唔知我係邊個咧，咁我係叫 Samson 啦。咁我咧係6個月前咧由香港搬咗過嚟加拿大呢邊嘅。咁咧我身處嘅地方咧就係溫哥華。So I locate in Vancouver, and today I'm not in Vancouver though. Today I'm in this beautiful place called Victoria, which is on Vancouver Island. And so today I want to do something different. And usually on my channel I do a lot of like vlogging, like me traveling around, which I will do that later today. Anyway, I will go out to show you how beautiful Victoria is. But today I want to do something different. 咁今日咧，我就通常喺我呢個 channel 咧，你就會見到有好多我周圍去啊，跟住去旅行嗰啲片啦。咁今日我就想講一啲比較唔同少少嘅嘢，咁就係比較可能有啲人會話敏感少少嘅話題，咁就係作為一個新移民啦，咁都已經6個月啦，咁我喺加拿大呢度生活有邊啲嘢係我中意，有邊啲嘢唔中意嘅咧 ？So today I want to do something different. So since I've been living here in Canada for 6 months already, I just want to use this opportunity to talk about something a little bit more sensitive. It's about like being an immigrant here and like the things that I like or I don't like. And so today I'm gonna give you 5 things that I would say I love about Canada and 5 things that I kind of still struggling within Canada. 咁我今日咧就想同你講咧5樣我覺得我好中意加拿大嘅嘢啦，咁就同埋5樣我都仲即係掙扎緊嘅嘢，咁就又或者係講咧可能加拿大比較缺點啲嘅嘢啦，咁就 Well, let's talk about that. The first thing that I love about Canada would be the amount of space that I get here. So in one of my videos, I talked about this why I pick here in Canada over the UK, because the amount of space you get here is enormous. You go out and then you see like between people, you don't need to stand right in front of somebody's face. You can just move away a little bit while you're say like waiting for the traffic lights, for instance. Like in the past I'm so used to having another person standing right next to me, and right now I start learning like okay, everybody can have your own space. You stand here, I stand right here. 咁就我中意加拿大一樣嘢就係你有嘅空間係好多嘅，即係好似我啱講咧，就係我以前喺香港啦，咁你等巴士啊，等交通燈啊，咁你可能另外一個人咧，可能已經企定喺你隔離咁樣，幾乎係你面貼面咁滯，或者坐地鐵都係啦，會面貼面。咁但係喺呢度咧，我學識咗就係因為我哋有好多空間啦，咁所以你等巴士啊，等乜嘢都好嘅時候，你唔會話企正喺嗰個人隔離，你會俾啲空間佢咯。So this is something I really like about here. And then the second point, I would say the food quality. So back in Hong Kong, I'm not saying the food in Hong Kong is not good. Like Hong Kong obviously is amazing food, but it's just being here. You go to the grocery store. You don't need to go anywhere fancy. You can go to the Walmart or you can go to like superstore. And then the food quality, we're talking about like buy the same thing in Hong Kong. You go to like Taste or you go to the marketplace. And you pay a pretty high price for the same thing. For example, like I love salad, so like I can go to Walmart and pay $5 and have like a whole box of it. Versus in Hong Kong, I might need to pay. Let me do the conversion. About almost like a double. Like you pay like 60 HKD, which is almost like $10 for a box of salad. So like the shipping cost like does add up. And over here, like you pay, it's still kind of expensive, but it's not as expensive to buy the same thing here, if that makes sense. 咁我就講咧話，你香港度買沙律啦，我攞沙律做一個例子，喺呢度咧，你俾可能5蚊加紙，你已經可以有成盒沙律菜啦，但係你喺香港可能要俾成盡10蚊加紙，即係講緊港幣為緊60-70蚊，你先至有一盒沙律菜。咁我就覺得喺呢度係即係嘢唔係平啦，但係你嗰個嘢食嗰個水準咧，其實係好高。You can easily buy like a lot of ingredients, and also the ingredient in say like Walmart and superstore, they're really comprehensive. Like you can find all kinds of spices or like ingredients, and then you can make amazing dishes like just straight from home. Like sometimes you don't even need to go out and eat. So that's something that I really like about Canada. That's my point 2. Then point 3, it will be the air quality. So the air over here obviously is way better than Hong Kong because Hong Kong is so crowded. Like if you want some room to really breathe fresh air in Hong Kong, you have to go to like country park, and you still see a lot of people, and the air is not particularly like significantly improved. But over here in Canada, like you walk down the street, like yeah, we have cars like going around too, but the air is definitely way better. Like here, in the suburb or like anywhere, you see a lot of trees. So it's just in general, the air is really crisp. So I love that about here.咁就講緊就話呢度個空氣質素當然好過香港好多好多啦。咁因為呢度有好多樹啊，即係你唔使話要走得去話冇人工咁遠咁先至關交，即係個樹林咁樣。呢度樹周圍都係樹林，好多即使而家我係downtown Victoria都好，你行到出街你都見到啲樹，咁所以嗰個空氣質素咧真係好難比咯。And then point number 4, I would say is the multiculturalism. So Canada is really multicultural. I really love about this part of the country because like over there in Hong Kong, we do have a lot of expats, but they're always seen as foreigners, you know, like they're not really part of the Hong Kong society. Versus here, you can be anyone, you can be anything, and people will say you're a local, just like myself. As a Hong Kong immigrant, like being here, I feel extremely accepted because I'm just part of the society, because we are all these like, little pieces of culture and put together, and that's Canada, and that's really nice. 咁我就講話我第4點咧，我就係好中意加拿大有幾咁多元文化啦。咁以前喺香港咧，我哋都有唔少嘅即係唔同嘅文化啦，可能有印度人啊，我哋香港本身有印度人啦，有東南亞嘅種族嘅越南人啊咁樣。就係西人啦，咁但係香港佢哋永遠都係被視為係外國人，佢哋唔會被視為話佢哋係香港人，咁所以就變咗係我覺得香港係比較即係排斥外來嘅一啲文化，咁就好難話有多元文化呢樣嘢。但係加拿大就因為加拿大某一樣嘢叫做話真係好加拿大人文化，就係叫做你唔同種族嘅人，即係香港人嘅文化，內地人嘅文化。韓國人、日本人、西人、唔同種嘅人、印度人，各唔同文化嘅嘢一齊合埋一齊，咁就係加拿大。咁所以就呢度每一樣嘢就話可能有歧視啊嗰啲，discrimination is really not that prominent and it's amazing。咁同埋變咗就因為有咁多元文化啦，咁所以就大家都可以攞自己文化出嚟 share， 咁就一齊去分享啦。我嘅文化會有呢啲嘢，你嘅文化有呢啲嘢，幾得意喎咁樣。So I'm saying it's exactly because it's so multicultural. Say like in my office we will take out our own cuisine from our culture and then we share, and then it's like, oh, that's really cool. Or like what kind of practices that we have as a Hong Konger we would do versus someone from, I don't know, from the UK would do. And so that's really nice and it's beautiful. And then point number 5, I would say the proximity to the US. If you follow my IG, then you know that I had a great time last time when I was here in Victoria listening to Imagine Dragon concert. It's because of where we are in Canada. Like most of the people we live close by the border to the US, so we do share a lot of similarity to the US. And say like pop stars and like bands, they will come over here to perform. So if you want to find a band that you like, if they're like American bands, it's not hard to go and see them because you're right here. So 咁我就話like 我哋離美國好近啦，咁離得近嘅好處係咩咧？咁就其實你有一啲美國文化，可能你由細到大都聽開嘅歌，好似我之前嚟 Victoria 呢度咁啊，我去聽 Imagine Dragon concert， 咁以前喺香港可能冇呢咁嘅機會嘅，因為嗰啲國際巨星都即係尤其是美國嘅國際巨星咧，就好少過嚟香港呢邊香港嗰邊去表演啦，可能每2-3年先有一次，但係喺呢度咧，如果你想睇嗰個巨星嘅，可能搭程車已經到嘅，或者係去第二可能要飛啦，但係講緊飛都可能飛2-3個鐘，咁你已經喺美國某一笪地方，你可以去聽佢哋啲 concert 睇佢哋表演啦，咁樣咯。So it's pretty nice, like, you know, and obviously there's a lot of opportunity to explore North America because if you go up north, it's an entire different landscape. If you go south to the US, it's also different culture. So it's pretty good. So these are all the like sweet things that you would enjoy, like I would enjoy here in Canada. And then now down to some stuff, like some harder stuff that people tend not to talk about. But you know, we gotta talk about it because nowhere that you live in the world is perfect. Not Hong Kong, not here, not anywhere. So there's always like some kind of challenges that you will face as an immigrant, as a person who moved to a new country. 咁我就話開始講一啲比較唔同啲嘅嘢啦，咁就因為每一笪地方你去住，一定係全部嘢係好，有啲嘢係全部都係唔好咁樣，一定係樣樣飲啲，有啲好，有啲唔好，係咪？咁作為一個移民啦、新移民啦，作為一個由香港搬過嚟加拿大嘅新移民，咁有邊啲嘢係我會覺得係好 challenging 嘅，又真係比較缺點啲嘅，咁就唔係我想去放負啦，唔係話想話俾你聽，但有呢啲嘢咁，所以咧就唔好搬過嚟啦咁樣，但係一啲可能內心上嘅嘢，你要去度過，要去捱過，咁你先至會覺得呢一個地方係你嘅屋企咯。So I'm saying like there might be like some mental hurdle that you need to overcome in order to make this place your home. Not necessarily say like I'm expressing all the negativities like of the channel, but I'm just saying there's always like something in life that you need to overcome them in order to make a place your home. So let's dive into it. So number 1 is a beautiful thing, and also that's also the challenge is cultural differences. So, as someone coming from Asian culture, moving into North American culture, you will always find yourself a little bit different from the rest of them. Even though a lot of the people here, they might be second generation, you know, families also immigrants. But if you're interacting with people who are second or third generation, obviously they identify themselves as more Canadian and they have their own way of living. And that's just the way it is. And I bringing in my own culture to immerse into the Canadian culture, and people would people will see that you're different. People will see that okay, you might be blending in so many ways, but like you still have like differences of this and that, and there's like lifestyle that maybe is not as same as others. Then you know, like nobody's fault, it's just different. So say like my upbringing or like putting my own culture to interact with other culture, like these kind of things. I don't know if that makes sense. If you're watching this and if you're an immigrant, say like here in Canada or you're over here in the UK, then you will know what I'm talking about. 咁我就講到話咧，加拿大美好一邊咧就係有唔同嘅文化啦，咁但係難處理一樣嘢就亦都係同一樣嘢，就係 exactly 因為我哋有咁多唔同文化嘅時候，我哋會有文化差異啦。咁作為一個由香港搬過嚟加拿大嘅人，咁就可能係因為我哋有唔同種族嘅人，但係有好多我哋唔同種族嘅人，佢哋已經係第2代第3代嘅加拿大人住，咁所以佢哋交流，咁所以我就可能有時變咗我自己搬入嚟加拿大呢邊，咁就有啲文化上可能大家做嘢方式唔同啊，飲食方式唔同啊，咁可能大家會有啲 要大家去適應咁樣咯。咁但係冇對與錯嘅，即係我嘅文化同你嘅文化唔同，咁係咁樣㗎啦。咁大家咪要將就一下。咁可能同我 roommate，I'm saying like with a roommate like we have some cultural differences too. So he is you know, a regular Canadian, and I am someone who's from Hong Kong, and so you know there are cultural differences that we need to overcome. That's just the way it is. So point number 2 is language. So as someone who speaks English as second language, you know that I struggle. I speak English, but the thing is, it's not my first language. So people do notice like you say something not the way that you're supposed to pronounce it, or you say something, people say it's like, wait, did you say that? But it's like, actually I mean that, you know, it's like this and that. Sometimes it's a little bit challenging, but overall speaking, for me personally, the challenges are quite minimum. Maybe sometimes some stuff that I say, I don't pronounce it correctly, and then people are like, what did you just say? 咁我就講啦話個 language 啦，即係個語言上啦。咁我當然你見到我識講英文，咁但係咁始終英文都唔係我哋嘅語言，咁所以就有時我會講咗某一啲嘢，咁人哋就話你講咩啊？或者要我自己重複講多次我要講嘅嘢，咁人哋就會 get 到我要講乜嘢咯。咁會發生嘅呢啲嘢，咁都冇辦法，咁咪又繼續講落去咯，越講就越好啊，係咪？So number 3 would be homesickness. It's inevitable as an immigrant. You will feel homesick from time to time. You will miss your home, no matter you're moving from. Maybe you're moving from Hong Kong like myself. Maybe now you're watching this in the UK and then you look back to Hong Kong and say, wow, I miss doing certain thing in Hong Kong. Maybe like have a bowl of rice noodles, like, or like hang out with your family, like that kind of thing. And yeah, I know it's difficult, but something that we all need to mentally overcome it, and just know that back then it was your home, and now here is your new home, and all you need to do and you will do is to adjust and make this new place your home, and then start building this sense of belonging in this new place. 咁我就講到話，你離開得香港，或者你唔知你搬由邊度搬去邊度啦，咁你始終都會掛住香港嘅，就掛住你自己本身原有嘅國家。咁冇辦法，咁你搬得去一個新嘅地方嘅時候，你就有呢個準備，心理準備就我要建立一個新嘅屋企，咁就慢慢咁逐漸就知道啦。呢度咧係我屋企，咁就I was talking to an old-time immigrant. She's a Hong Kong immigrant auntie, and she's really nice. I love talking to her, and she told me she used a metaphor is that you're driving a car right now, and so you have to keep looking forward. If you keep staring at the back mirror, what will happen? Eventually you're gonna crash the car. So if you're driving, you need to also know about your surroundings. You do look at the back mirror, but you don't stare at it. You don't keep looking at it as if the back is your present. And so that's one way to get over homesickness. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it makes sense to me. 咁我就講到話咧，我就前嗰排同一個因為香港 auntie 啦，咁佢就移咗民嚟加拿大咧都好多年嘅，咁佢咧就同我講話咧，你移民得過嚟咧，你就好似揸住架車咁樣，你就要望住前面條路你揸緊啲乜嘢，就唔好話成日望住倒後鏡，因為如果你係咁望住倒後鏡咧，你就會炒車㗎嘛。咁所以就話倒後鏡你要望，但係你望一兩次之後，你都要望翻兩次。咁我唔知呢啲建議啦，會唔會幫到睇緊呢段片嘅你？但係對我嚟講咧，就幫到唔少。So number 4, qualification. So a little bit about my background. Back in Hong Kong, I was working in finance. I was an analyst, and also I worked a couple years back like as a bookkeeper as well, and so I'm always like in accounting and finance. And so after I moved here, I realized that a lot of things I used to know, they all kind of like went out to the drain, went out the sewer, because the qualification doesn't really transfer. So what you know in the past, you know that after you move here, you need to learn all over again, because we have a different, like, say the taxation is different, obviously. We have PST, GST over here in Canada, versus in Hong Kong, there's no tax. And salary-wise, you have a big cut off your paycheck first, and then you get your net pay. So in Hong Kong, you just get the net pay, and then at the end of the year, you pay your tax, right? And so that's the difference, and there's obviously way more qualification differences that I'm just talking about like a tip of an iceberg. 咁我就講就話你嗰個專業資格嗰個銜接會好唔同啦。咁我以前咧喺香港咧就係做呢個即係會計同埋金融啦。咁就有好多以前我識嘅嘢咧過到嚟咧，其實都已經用唔上啦，因為真係除咗純做簿記係一樣之外，其實即係稅好唔同啦，當然。咁我哋呢度有 PSC 有 GST， 咁亦都你個薪金嗰度你要抽咗你個份稅，跟住先至收嗰份淨收入係咪？咁香港你就淨係純淨收入，跟住之後你先至交稅㗎嘛。咁呢啲就種嘅嘢好唔同啦，即係計法唔同啦，你以前識嘅嘢全部都唔同啦。可能我之前嗰排聽一個 channel，I was listening to a channel on YouTube called Caman 住家男人。Some of you might know about these guys。咁佢哋都講就話，佢哋都有個phone in channel 啦，咁都有其他過咗嚟加拿大嘅，佢哋都話我可能以前係做 mechanical engineering 嘅，咁就可能有啲係做機械工程嘅，咁佢哋識嘅嘢，以前香港識嘅嗰啲專業資格過到嚟咧，未必用得着，可能又要再重新起步。It just kind of the story of being immigrating in a new country, like what you used to know and what you think you know, you need to learn over again, and it sucks, but we just all have to do it. We just all have to be humble and learn, and hopefully, you know, sometime down the line, we pick up what we need to learn and then be good at it. And then point number 5 would be the price level. So I'm just speaking from my personal experience over here in BC. So where I am right now is in a province called British Columbia, for those who don't know about Canada. So I immigrated from Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is extremely expensive. Over here is also extremely expensive. Say like this beautiful cup of coffee, let me take a sip as well, would cost you $5 with tips, which is $25 in Hong Kong dollars term. 咁就話，如果你唔知我而家喺邊啦，咁我係身處呢個嘅英屬哥倫比亞省啦，又或者其他香港俗稱嘅比斯省。咁比斯省咧其實係非常之貴嘅。你基本上咧，你唔會出親去食啲乜嘢啊，用啲乜嘢咧，其實都係好貴。香港我當然唔係講緊香港平啦，香港你都知其實好貴。咁就呢度可能你尤其是你入到去街市啊，咁咪街市超級市場去買嘢啦，你買一樣嘢可能講緊話嗰樣嘢5蚊嘅，咁你5蚊唔係實際5蚊加紙咁簡單，你仲要加埋我正如所講嗰啲 GST 啦同埋 PST 啦，即係嗰啲稅啦，咁嗰度咧又再抽得12%，係講緊12%，係好貴。跟住你買即係你去埋單咁去check out 嗰度嘟晒之後咧，我自己個人即係買一個星期餸啦，一個或者一個半星期餸咧，講閒閒地幾乎100蚊加紙，即係講緊咧大約600蚊港紙出嚟，咁所以其實係好金下。當然唔係 係成個加拿大咁。Of course, it's not the entire Canada is like this. There are places that are cheaper. For example, if you're watching this from Calgary, you probably disagree with me because Calgary is significantly cheaper. You go to the grocery store, you only have GST from what I know, so you pay way less, probably for the same kind of lifestyle. And obviously, if you enjoy eating out, you spend way more. Yesterday, I was here in Victoria because I want to try food and I'm traveling. And so I spent $90 for a meal. $90, it's a lot of money. $90 is equivalent to 540 HKD. So just give you some perspective. 咁我琴日咧，因為我過嚟Victoria 呢邊係即係玩，咁當然會出去食嘢啦。咁我琴日食咗一餐，使咗成90蚊加幣，90蚊係非常之貴，講緊係540蚊港紙大約。咁所以咧呢度使費其實係好高嘅，咁所以就冇辦法啦。咁其實搬得過嚟，咁都預咗啦。咁呢啲嘢都係慢慢適應啦。So these are like the 5 things that I like about Canada, 5 things that I'm still struggling while being here and trying to become PR and eventually become a Canadian citizen. And so yeah, and I hope I'll give you some perspective about living here in Canada, like how it is like, and I hope one day you might move here and you can take some of these points into account. And yeah, and again, nowhere in the world that you live is perfect. There's always some pros and cons. I'm not trying to say bad things about Canada, I'm just addressing things that I've been experiencing or things that I do enjoy. So yeah, that's kind of some of this video, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!